Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Blueprints. Last time we ended on a cliffhanger. Right here, in fact, in the foundation, when we were about to head down the elevator and see what awaits us down below. For me, it's been, I don't know, a couple of minutes. For you, it might have been a bit longer. But I am just as excited to see what awaits down below. And I think, my theory, before I go down here, my theory that's going to connect to one of those tunnels we saw outside, whether it's the coal mine one or like the big underground tunnel with the crates in it, or maybe even one of those two doors that we can't get in, the one with bolts or the one with the yellow caution tape stripes. Let's find out. There's also that weird bunker thing we saw on the cliffside. We could be going down there. This cutscene? Oh no, it's not. Oh, basement key! Basement key. The elevator call button is locked by electronic keycard. That indicates to me that there's another way to get down here. Like you could come out through this door and the elevator could be missing. Oh. Oh, this changes everything. Okay. Upgrade disc 2. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back up. We are going to search for a coat check and a security room. And we are going to come back down once we have the basement key and then we'll unlock the door. I'm glad to know where that goes now. I'm really glad I managed to get it in a coat check, too. Things are coming together. Okay. Only one way I can go. Well, there's a lot of ways I can go. There's only one way I want to go. Laboratory. Oh, that's right. I'm not spinning gems. I'm spinning steps. Let's do laboratory. Maybe we can do something that gets us steps. Oh, we can also insert the disc. That's right. I don't need to find security anymore. Okay, let's see. What can we upgrade? Nursery. Okay. I want to upgrade. Gives more steps. If you have less than 10 steps when you enter this room, set your steps to 20. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. That's pretty big. Is it only like a one-time thing, or can I draft like 2 green rooms and 4 gems will appear? That's how I'm interpreting that. More gems is always better. I don't really use the nursery for step increases, really. The nurse's station is not great. I don't think. Because it's only like an emergency situation where this would actually be relevant. This seems like it could be relevant almost every run. So I'm going to choose it. Indoor nursery. Okay, also, let's do some stuff here, some experiments. Continue with experiment. For each bedroom you draft after your second, gain +1 star. Spread dirt on the driveway. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die. I'm going to do immediately. I'm going to say gain 1 star. Start experiment. I'm at 6 stars now. Okay. There's still nothing else is immediately jumping out at me as important on these drawings. Maybe that's naive of me. There's lots of circles and triangles, that's for sure. Like, what are you connecting this to? What does that even mean? Okay. We are going to just continue. Okay, we're not going to go that way. We're going to go passageway. We have 2 chances to find coat check in the passageway. Okay, that one's locked. We have a utility closet. I'm going to do it just because patio is not really useful. And lavatory is even less useful. So we're just going to do utility closet. That way gymnasium is also now no longer an issue. So we're going to turn off, on, off. Yep. Then we can hope to find security maybe or something like that. And I'm going to use a key. Corridor. It's always unlocked. Might as well. This is the one one of the ones I couldn't ever figure out. Like I was thinking, I know what the letter is now. I'm pretty sure it's the letter A. So maybe it's cost and cost. Like this is a price tag. Oh, I get it. This is a price tag. It's cost and cost. Okay. Yeah, so my thought is that in a previous one, this was tag. And whenever I first looked at this, I thought it was like a military dog tag. And so that didn't conflict with it whenever it was tag, but I did not think it meant cost. Okay. Dining room, sure. I could do the indoor nursery after I drafted it, but I don't really want to. I want to be able to keep going. Okay, I forgot what's being served today. Actually, I never knew what was being served today. This wasn't the one with the kitchen. It's also gonna be locked? Yeah. Well, let's at least go this way so we can get the dining room if we need to. Foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. I've never been in the foyer. So let's do it. We're all about exploring, aren't we? So, Lord William Epson. This bust is in the entryway. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. That's an interesting name. J.R.E. Yenna. Baron Edwin Sinclair. Count Isaac Gates. Classic billiard room. We could do pool. Let's just do pool. It is filled back up again. It is locked, though. Unfortunately. Okay. We're going to have to backtrack. We have a nice meal for us here. The quail or pheasant, whatever it is. Yeah, the quail. I've never even seen a trophy room come up in the drafts. There are certain ones that can only be drafted in certain spots, I've of course realized, especially with the foundation. I know the foundation is like a central one, 100% guaranteed every time, probably. Okay, we're going to have to go back until we can find an unlocked door. Or maybe there is no unlocked door, and maybe this run is over. Or at least I know what I need to do now. We can go through the chapel. Well, we have multiple options here, don't we? Let's start with West Wing Hall. This would be an ideal spot for it. We'll take the garage. 3 keys, why not? Is there anything in here we can use? No. Obviously this powers the garage door, which doesn't matter because we already restored power to it. I was trying to see if there's anything else. Like, this feels like it should be accessible. You know what I mean? Maybe not. Maybe it's just like a decorative trunk for the car. Okay. I mean, obviously I know I can get in the car. Let's go straight. I'd like to re-roll this, honestly, frankly. We'll do the pump room. And we'll see if we can... What was it we were going to try to route water from or to? I don't really care about the pool. I don't know. What was in here? It was kitchen, which we want to keep on, so that we have a way to refill watering can. There's the fountain, the reservoir. Reservoir is interesting. I think it just means the like water that's just stored somewhere else in the house, but it also could literally mean a reservoir outside. And if I turn it off, the river outside dries up or something like that. Either way, we're just gonna keep going. I don't really need to go in there now. We'll do laboratory. Less likely for there to be locked doors this close. After this one, I should say. Oh, locker room. There we go. It would distribute keys throughout the house if we wanted to do that. Let's do it. Can I unlock any of these lockers? There's so many lockers in here. A part of me wants to, but I'm going to keep going for now. Gymnasium I can use, right? Without issue. And I get tennis shoes. Wait, shouldn't... Oh, I haven't gone to security yet. I see. Yeah, let's use another fucking key. There's security. Okay, great. The commissary. Let's do closet here. We can also do archives, but I really don't feel like doing archives in this situation. I don't want to spend steps either. Okay, I'm kind of glad I did right. I need keys. Probably for this door too. Nope. Attic. 8 items for 9 steps. So if I go in here, I would spend 9 steps plus the 1 to get in. So assuming the tennis shoes don't save me anything. It's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 just to get back to the foundation. Some of these items could be food, though. We also could do... Bedroom doesn't really matter. Let's just do attic. I have never been in here. That's why I kind of want to do it. Remember, we're exploring. 1 item. 2 items. 3 items. 4 items. 5 items. These are all kind of shitty items. 6 items. 7 items. Where's the 8th item? I can read that in a second. I'm just looking for the last item first. Oh, it's the shovel. Okay, let's read this. Dear Mrs. Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we've come to the conclusion that although the illustrations... God, what is up with my speaking? The illustrations are wonderful. We do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalog, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you can complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yender's editor. Change the ending to political. What was the ending again? I forgot what the ending was. April 12th, too. Okay. I think that's all there is to see in here. Alright, let's head out. I can't remember the ending of that book for some reason. Let's continue exploring. This could be coat check. Or it could be locksmith. Or kitchen. We could... I think kitchen is what we gotta do here, right? Yeah, let's do kitchen. We could do like a special key, buy a special key, but I don't really want to. I want a club sandwich. That's what I want. Is there anything sitting around here that could be useful to me? Hope that doesn't flood. Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Babbage. You have to. You shouldn't have left the faucet on, Mrs. Babbage. Okay. That might be game over. We could start opening some of these lockers. Okay, well, we didn't lose anything there. What is this? Mathematics worksheet 6 or O. Okay, let's write this down. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to draw a diagram of the locker room so I know which lockers I have unlocked. Very importantly, these seem to all be in like a column with each other. Maybe relevant, maybe not. Okay, let's unlock this one. Okay, grab some coins. I'll unlock 2 more. No, I'll unlock 1 more, unless I get a key. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Interesting. It's a green memo, which I've seen mentioned before. Where was the green one mentioned? It was mentioned with the photo that I could only see in the magnifying glass. The guy was holding a memo that looked to be a red memo, but it also could be bleached red because of the dark room lights. And it said, what did it say? It said, green memos in Hartley's room, always false. But if that memo is red, then maybe they're always true. We're getting valuable information here. I'm just going to keep unlocking. We did unlock that back. We did. Okay, let's unlock this one. Key, baby. Where does that key go to? Deposit box key. A safe deposit box key. Interesting. Okay, I'm just going to keep opening these. It's not often you get the opportunity to do this. Okay, I think that was kind of smart, but maybe not, because I no longer have keys, which means I'm locked out of doing things, but there are keys that were spread around because of the locker room. I'm going to go back here and get another club sandwich. Oh, I can't. How many green rooms do I have in my house? I have none. So maybe just some bananas. Let's do it. Let's just get stocked up on bananas. And we'll backtrack as much as we can looking for keys everywhere. We have the metal detector. Might as well. And wait, that was everything back here, right? We've unlocked all the doors? Yeah, we have. Okay, I'm going to write what was in them so that I know if I need like food or coins or whatever, I can check, and maybe there will be the same thing in there next time. Okay. This entire first row has been unlocked thoroughly. Okay, will there be a key in here? Let's just let our metal detector do the work for us. Coat check today, Queen. Okay, let's go south. We're going to have a better chance of finding keys if we're in denser areas. I think if there's a key here, it would be on that top desktop, but I'm going to go in anyway. Yeah. We'll go this way for now. Yeah, there's a key. We also could skip around all the way back to the beginning entrance hall, which I think I might do. I think it'll save us a few steps. You see how there's like a stream here? What if the reservoir is feeding this? Was one of my thoughts. Don't know if that would matter at all if we drained it, really. So maybe it would let us go in there. I still think that's blocked off anyway. Okay, let's start by going pantry. Storeroom. Yeah, it's not in here. We've already found a key. Why are we so opposed to, like, just going back up to one of the rooms that we haven't seen yet? There's two. That should be more than enough. There's three. Okay, I think we're good now. To go back. Do we have enough steps to make anything happen? Maybe not. Because worst case scenario would be I go down to the foundation with like 3 steps left and I can't actually fully explore it. Then I lose the key. I lose everything. You know what I mean? That blended in. Okay, yeah, let's go this way first. Save steps. Come on, go check. I drained the aquarium, didn't I? Or did I refill it back up? Okay, vault is really interesting, but only matters, I think, if you have a freezer. And it cost me 9 steps. So there's no reason I'd ever want to do that, especially because I don't think I'll even be able to get into the safe, because I saw on the security camera that the safe is locked right now. So I'll do aquarium. I know it takes 3 steps. I don't care. Yeah, all the fish are gone because I drained it. Does that mean anything? Is that important somehow? What did me draining this do? I know it's not drained right now, I don't think. Oh, no, it is, because that's the water level right there. What did me draining this do? I mentioned red herrings in here. I think that was just a pun, but I'm not sure. Okay, luxury items for sale in the showroom. Walk-in closet has 4 items. I am curious about the showroom. I've never been in it. I think this falls in that category of, you know, grab it if you've never been in it. I won't be able to buy anything, but, you know, that's fine. Billiard room. I could gamble a little bit. I could go... I'll go showroom first. No, because there's no way that I will be leaving this room if I go showroom first. If I go in here, there could be food in the billiard closet. Or somewhere else. Which could be valuable. I got food, it would... Or the tennis shoes work 2 times in a row. I could go in here, then out of here, then still go in there. Or all I need is for the tennis shoes to work 1 time. So I'd be down to 1. Then they work. Then no, I'd still be down to 0. They need to work twice. Well, I think I made the wrong decision. Let's do it anyway. 13 divided by... oh, sorry. Okay, you know what? Sometimes my brain works in a little bit of a funny way. 16 minus 6 is 10 times 20 is 200 divided by 10 is 20. 3 plus 20 is 23 minus 13 is 10 times 2 is 20 divided by 4 is 5. Food, 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 food. Okay, well, this doesn't matter to me anymore. Food, 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 food. Okay, come on, baby. Work for me. I'm gonna make it in this room if it's the last thing I do. did I manage to make it in and get crucial information on it? I can't believe I spent 9 steps on it and I still didn't even go in. What was I thinking? I guess I'm a gambling man. That's all I can say. I was thinking about going back to the locker room if I decided to do that instead. We'll do that at another point. For now, we're on a mission. And the mission is called Get the Coat Check. Closet. It's gonna serve me well. I already know. Den would be nice here. Or coat check. That's exactly what I wanted. We're gonna leave that there for now. I certainly don't want to take it out before I know what's going on. Yeah, hallway. We have 2 options then. Before we do anything, we're gonna go over to this room over here. Shelter would be great. I think shelter is the most ideal one for us right now. Maybe like tool shed. I'm not on a classroom run today. Truthfully, I've never actually really been on a classroom run, even though I've tried. We could do, I don't know what else would be good. Yeah, shelter. Let's just take it. I'm acting under the assumption that you do have to enter it for it to work, but I should test that out sometime. Because that's 2 steps I just lost. Let's check it out right now. I'll make sure I have enough steps to get back, no matter what. If I don't. If something goes wrong, basically. Parlors. The same thing is better than den, basically, in this situation. Pantry, keep our options open. Let's go this way. More gems is always good, assuming we don't fail the logic check. Okay, the blue box is true. The black box is true. The gems are in the true box. So, that means there's only 1 true box, which means both of these have to be false, which means it has to be in here. Because if it wasn't in the true box, then there'd be no way to actually narrow it down. Yep. Okay, let's do guest bedroom. Or sorry, no, normal bedroom is what I meant to say. Okay. Nook, store, and den. Let's do den here. I'll drop this real quick. Good spot for a spare room. Why not? Conference room. We got an orange too. Are these pens floating? Yeah, they're floating. What the hell? How do you make that happen? Okay, I think that's everything in this room. Special keys. What special keys do I have? Oh, the basement key. That's right. Let's do observatory. That's exactly kind of what the position we want. I have 7 stars. What would that get me? Apples are extra delicious today. Why not? Is there any logic to, like, is there a way to reduce your star count? Because I feel like some of these other ones are actually more valuable. See, like, Draxus the dead end sucks. And then do you go back? Okay. So you just wouldn't look through it on those days. Diamondus Major would be great. Plus 5 gems. Oh, come on, man. Well, I guess we'll do the freaking storeroom. Maybe we can come around the whole loop-de-loop. Or we can go all the way back to the pantry. But I'm going to just go through here. I have enough keys for it. Chapel wouldn't actually affect us. We can get a key. Or we can just do the greenhouse. I am curious about the greenhouse. I think I've routed water there. Let's check. I have. Does that do anything? It does. There's gems in some of these flowers that have sprouted as a result of me turning on the water. That's actually very, very big. Is there a watering can in here? I feel like usually there, every time I've been in here in the past there has been. But I guess not this time. This time it was the metal detector. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, just all the way back, I guess. Or we could go, we go through spare room right now. Adjust the rarity of floor. I've never been in this room. And you know what we say. This would be helpful for making sure I can get to the foundation, but I don't care. I've never been in this room. We're going in here. Drafting locations. West Wing only. Garage, West Wing Hall. Her ladyship's chamber from south-facing doors. Interesting. East Wing only. East Wing Hall. Master bedroom. I've never seen the master bedroom. Other special cases. Conservatory only draftable in a corner. Bookshop only draftable from library. Okay. This is important info. Her ladyship's chamber only being from south-facing doors is interesting. I want to see if I can get that this time. I guess that's their way of making it hard to access, because maybe there's important stuff in there. Because usually you don't go north to south. I have had it show up in my pool one time, I remember, and I didn't choose it. The bookshop information is also very important, because I've been hoping to get that one again while I have actual coins in my hand. And it's good to know I would have never actually accomplished that. Okay. Let's see what this is all about. In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Rarity changes can be reset using the directory in this room. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Let's make this more common. I'll make it unusual. It's a term reserved for the floor plans that are encountered on occasion, the infrequency of which may contribute to their apparent prestige. Yeah, that does sound about right. Sometimes I see a room and I'm like, oh, I never see that. I gotta choose that. Standard rooms are of the garden variety, not common enough to be a nuisance and not rare enough to be elusive. Because here's my question. If I'm making this standard, does that make something else more rare? Because that's how it has to work, right? Like, statistically. Rare flora and floor plans are seen so seldom and represented in so few numbers that they are considered by many to be endangered. Without serious conservation efforts, many of these rare specimens may never be seen. Okay, commonplace floor plans are often classified by conservation so that the weeds of the drafting pool for their overabundance prevents their other less common rooms from flourishing on the estate. Okay, let's make this unusual. Because I don't even know what it's about. And then this is fine. Yeah, that's all fine. I'm fine with those rarities. Okay. Pantry, here we come. Apples are more delicious today. That's right. Corridor, chapel, secret passage. Chapel is facing the wrong way, truthfully. Corridor is probably better than chapel in this situation. It's not going to be locked. That's one thing. And it goes more in the direction I want. Cloister, dining room. Let's do cloister. One that's 3 gems. It's a lot. I hear beeping. There we go. I know there's a way in here. I just don't know how. I know there's a way in here because there's dig spots in here. There's stuff on the back of this thing. Again, it looks like CXKT is how I would interpret that. Maybe GXKT, something like that. Yeah, I can't go through that way. Unfortunate, because that's the exact way I wanted to go. Yeah, let's do chapel. We won't be affected by it. Okay, let's look for her ladyship's chamber. We'll do workshop. Okay, this says C. Let's write that down next to where we've been keeping track of all of them. Maybe it's just random letters every time and I'm tripping. Okay, do we have anything that can be combined? Sledgehammer and metal detector cannot. Which makes sense, because what the hell would that even make? Okay, let's do it. Her ladyship's chamber. Okay, we have a magnifying glass. I know there's lore in here about Lady Epson. There's also an upgrade disc. Let's make sure to get that to a terminal. Who is this strapping young lad? Okay, let's not worry about it. Let's read the book. Her ladyship's diary is locked. Interesting. Is there a way to get that key? And if so, from where? I'm not sure. Does it never end? Weird. There's like X's on this. Is there anything else? There is a globe that has nothing on it. Is there a portrait of her? I guess that's her. Or that's her parents, one of the two. There's a purple flag here. Interesting. Lore. Purple is the color of a Raja, I believe. Which means that she was maybe a Rajan royalty or something. Okay. Well, we need to find a key for that. There's no other way around that. Lockpicks only do doors, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, West Wing Hall. That's exactly what we want. Use a key. Okay, this is not over. We can use the utility closet to get the breaker box, which we can use to power off the security panels. And then we just need to get security room. Easier said than done, but I think we can do it. Okay, this is perfect timing for this. Oh wait, we're not affected. Another battery pack in here. Okay. That is not optional. That is not an option. Is there any options left? No. There are no options left. All right, let's make it back to code check. I think that is it, unless I happen to find a key card that I missed somehow. Yeah. Unfortunate. I tried this one, right? Didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. Why didn't I try this one? It's not over. Alright. Before we go in there, let's see what's this way. Should we get a guest bedroom just to have extra steps in case, you know, we need to explore a lot down there? Or should we grab a nook for an extra key in case there's doors to unlock down there? I think we're looking good on steps. I don't think you need more than 40 steps down in the basement, so... key is going to be my choice. And then we're going to go down. Alright, back where we started this episode. Except this time it's more exciting. Pieces of the puzzle are falling together. Falling into place, I should say. Here we go. What's behind the basement door? Interesting stuff, it seems. We got the cum jar. I can see why you would hide that down in the basement. What is in there? Is that a rag or hair? Am I just stuck down here? Is there nothing I can even do? What is the point of this room? Huh. You look like you're pointing to this. Wait, what? Oh, I can move these. That's what you can do. Alright, let's investigate. There's a old urn. There is another thing I can move. I don't know why I need to move this, but I'm going to. There's a button up here that I really desperately want to press, and maybe I'll be able to. Maybe I need to like rearrange these in such a way that I can walk on them. I don't know how that would be possible though. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's keep exploring. That's how. Except I don't get what the point is. Oh, I see. Yeah, so we go like this. I see here. It's all about... Yeah, you can see the ramp all the way back here. Yeah, we are going to have to walk around and press that green button. Let's set things up. Okay, let's press this way. Okay, how do we do this? We have to push this one all the way across. This is what we have to do. Okay, I see the path there is completely set up. That all looks fine. Maybe a little bit further forward here. Even further forward. Yeah, I think that's all fine. Here. We have to be able to get back around there somehow. Oh, we need to use this to get over there first. So we need to pull this back, use it as a bridge back here. I think. I don't know, further. Yeah, right here. It's so funny that he's doing all this when in real life you could just, you know, not. Just pick up the boxes and move them like a normal human being. Okay, let's push this all the way back. La-di-da-di-da. I'm going a long way just to mess with some carts so I can press a green button. I think it'll open a door to the basement from the outside is what it's going to do. Is that going to let... Am I going to be able to get through that way? Yeah, no, I need to push this other one out of the way first. So that I can get through. I cannot see anything. Okay, somehow that worked out. Okay, I think that's all fine. Let's do it. And then let's push this into place. You can pull this all the way back. Yep, perfect spot. And then we can push that all the way back. And then before we... Oh, there's lots of stuff to check out here. Oh, maybe not. We'll press the button first. Okay, everything's in place. Let's do it. Let's make the walk. Again, need I remind you that in real life you could just, you know, move the stuff out of the way. Okay. Here we go. Oh. What did that do? Oh, the secret bookshelf. See, it's so funny because, yeah, like I said, in real life, you just step here, step up to here, step up to here, press the button, bookshelf out of the way. It's in the most conspicuous spot. It's an example of like a puzzle solution that's the opposite of how it would actually work in real life. Okay, let's see. I don't think we can interact with any of these drawers or anything, but we're going to look around here anyway, because, you know, is there a gas line? That would be pretty good if there's a gas line. But I don't think there is. Okay. Let's explore the secret bookshelf opening. Whenever I first came down here and it seemed like there was nothing down here, I felt so betrayed for a brief moment. Okay. Is this the reservoir? This has got to be the reservoir. I refuse to believe this is anything except the reservoir. And then this leads to outside, does it not? I can't do anything here. Maybe I can power something that will move that, though. Let's check over here. Okay, yeah, let's rotate it one more. It seems like... Okay, interesting. There's stuff in a lot of these little alcoves. Oh, that's elevation. Okay, no, I can't be doing that for obvious reasons. Let's spin this around so it is facing the other direction. 2 more times. This is the only other option I have. So it's got to be right, right? Okay, let's go one more and see where that takes us. That takes us over to the little book we saw. Let's read that. Okay, yeah, it's the reservoir. So right now we're in number 8. The rotating gear. Okay, let's write this down. Okay, I'm going to cut ahead to once I've copied all of this down in a crude drawing, okay? Okay, I'm back. So, interestingly, it looks like there's multiple entrances here. One of them seems to be in the catacombs, which I'm guessing is behind those candlesticks that you can light up to reveal hidden entrance. One of them is in the fountain, it looks like, so maybe I should have drained the fountain, and I would have gotten here a lot sooner. One of them, or this is an exit only, I think, but it's an exit to that minecart thing we were talking. I've seen it earlier. And then there's the way we came in. I never saw this wall. We'll try to see if we can check that out. Or at the very least, there's like a hidden wall that I didn't see. Okay, let's start by and then of course number 9 is the big one, to the north lever, which is exactly what we want to open. I found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add Mechanarium to your drafting pool? The Mechanarium has one door for each room, mechanical room in your house. Yes. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's rotate this a bit more. I think that where we want to go is up higher. We'll have to figure that out. Oh wait, this isn't going to lead it. This is just going to lead us back to where we were before. How are we supposed to solve this? Huh. Okay, let's go back to where we can raise it. It's going to take a minute. Or no, I think that's to the north tunnel. To the north lever, I mean. That's the tunnel to the north lever, I believe. Right? Because it's directly opposite where we come in. Okay, yeah. Oh, that was the issue, is that I can't rotate it from here. That's right. Okay, I think the only way to solve that is to come in from there, right? Which, if I'm looking at my map, means I have to get either past the minecart, across the reservoir, or come in through the fountain or the catacombs. There's also the torch chamber, which I'm curious about. Okay, I hope that this is permanently unlocked now. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to go down in here. There's the boat that was on the map. I think I could drain the reservoir. Let's investigate that idea. Let's go back to the basement and see if we can figure out where this secret room is. So here's the hidden wall. Here's where we came in. It should be back here somewhere is where the cliffside exit is on the far side. Is it all bricked up? I think with a sledgehammer we could knock that down, maybe. No, I have a sledgehammer. What could I do? Dynamite? Or something involving this. No. Can't interact with that. I'm not sure. I mean, that's clearly where the exit to the cliffside is. Huh. I don't think I can just keep pulling these things back. Let's see where we can bring this to. Here? Okay, yeah. There's nothing we can do with that, it seems. What about this box? No? Yeah, so the other thing I was saying was the dynamite in the trading hall or the tool shed, wherever it is. But I've never been able to pick it up, so I highly doubt that I would be allowed to bring it over here. Okay, this is just giving us more mysteries, which is fine. I do think that this door will be permanently unlocked, I hope. We'll find out, I suppose. Is there power that runs down here? It seems like there is. That also might be relevant, but what we're going to do is we're going to go up. We're going to see if we can find a place to put in our upgrade disc. And maybe a pump room. Pump room would be great. Cool pump room. That's the ideal combo. Do we have a shovel? We don't have a shovel. For some reason I thought we had a shovel. That was the last run though. Okay, we're gonna go through the Grand Cloister. Through the church. And then through here. Okay. Yeah, let's use a key. Well, that would be run over, but I still think we want to reroute from the reservoir no matter what, so even if we have to go there in a future run. Do I need to put the basement key back in code check? Or will it stay unlocked? Oh! Broken lever? I have the greenhouse. I have the workshop. Okay, this merits investigation. We're gonna go back. Oh wait, that didn't even affect me because the shelter. Okay, come on, let's go. Lock in. I have a lot of items. I have battery pack, I have sledgehammer, I have metal detector. What were some of the other ones that can be used? You can use a lockpick kit, coin purse, magnifying glass. I have the magnifying glass. And some random miscellaneous thing that didn't explain, as well as shovel. What I feel like there's pretty good odds that one of these will pair with the broken lever. I need it to, frankly. Yes. Yes. Power hammer? Would that let me get in the basement? Will that let me get in the basement? Yes, it will. Oh my god, the serendipity of what just happened. Okay, we're going back. You cannot make this up. You cannot make up what has just happened. What are the odds? Okay. I know that I got extremely lucky there. Or maybe the game gave me the lever as soon as I could because it knows I discovered this now. Either way, I'm taking advantage of it. Let's go. World's slowest elevator. Go, 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 go. I don't have a ton of steps left. Will this permanently be broken? I hope it is. Because the odds of this ever happening again are so extremely low. But a lot of those kind of things are permanent changes, it seems. Okay, we've broken through. We still have that upgrade disc, too, is the problem. Fen Aries Patent Office, patent number 68642. Let's write this down. Figure 1, high pressure condenser, steam line to boiler, steam line to HPC remote power box. Whatever this, like, lens thing is. Who knows? Or it's a light indicator. Okay. Let's read this now. Assay 502, Scripps Rutherford, I don't know why I keep saying Rutherford, Mining Company, Excavation Department, Foreman's Log 289, date 5/15/1987. I'm writing down every day I find now, just because they can be used on safes. Although I'm not sure how you could make that a 4-digit combo, I guess 0515. Excavation progress is going smoothly, and crew spirits are higher than they have been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is in no smart part due to the installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and winches are fully operational, and we've been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as we've been previously excavating. Good for you, buddy. Alright, we now have a permanent entrance to the basement. That's pretty big, I will say. So we don't even have to worry about putting the basement key in the thing, the coat check. Ooh. I'm gonna put the power hammer in there though. Because who knows? Maybe, just maybe, it will be useful at a later time. How many... I have a question. How many contraptions is the broken lever used in? I forgot to check in the drafting volume part 4. Because if this is the only one it's used in, then that defeats one of my theories. Maybe the south door cannot be fixed or opened. Which is fine. Here's another entrance. Sure, let's throw a coin in. Okay, let's go check the power hammer. And then let's stop by the laboratory. Did we draft the laboratory? No, we didn't draft a laboratory. Does anything else have a console in it? I really want to get that upgrade disc going. So we can make a rush for the top. Okay, how many rooms do we have left? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are both security doors in there, though. Aren't they? I think we might lose our upgrade disc. We can try. Yeah, that's an upgrade. That's a security door. And then I think both of them in here are security doors too. Yep. Okay, I think that's the end of the line for me then. I hope I can still get that upgrade disc. Wait. I took the one from her ladyship's chamber somewhere, right? Where did I take the one from her ladyship's chamber? I swear I took that one somewhere. Is that the one I still have? I don't know. Maybe there wasn't one in her ladyship's chamber. Or maybe I'm just forgetting which place I got it from. Okay, let's call it a day. I think I'm also going to call it an episode as well. We made so much progress today. Now, the next order of business is pump room, drain reservoir, / drain fountain. I don't really need to worry about draining the fountain, though, because I already have the other entrance. But it would give me a different way in to the other side of the reservoir. So I think I actually do want to drain the fountain rather than the reservoir. Maybe draining the reservoir might be important at some point. In fact, I'm sure it will be. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the fountain next time and see what that does. Alright, until then, this has been Fractal. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.